So good day everyone, and you're welcome to my video. And in this video we're covering the weekly outlook for the new weeks, which starts later this Asian session down to tomorrow, Monday 26th May, till we close the week by Friday. So I want to apologize for the background noise. Subsequently I'll get rid of that and make our experience much more better. So without any delay, I wouldn't want this to be too long. Starting from the 4 hours time frame now. Sorry, I said 4 hours time frame. Starting from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you all know how I usually do it. So first of all, we mark out this week's high. That's this week that just closed, the highs and lows. But I'll mainly focus on the highs here, and I'll tell you why subsequently. So this is the high of the week, whereby we could just name it previous week high. This is our previous week high, and then we've spoken about these levels multiple times here in the previous videos, and we could see how they all played out so well, so perfectly. So what we'll now do now is I would love to mark, because we could see ATH is right here, but I'd love to mark this week here, this particular week here, and I'd also love to mark out this particular level, that's 50% of this week, which we are not so far from, right here. And I would like to change this 50% of the week to blue, so we could have it like this. So I'll go down now to daily time frame. Let's arrange these guys a bit so that they will be more balanced. And from the daily time frame, we'll notice that our previous week high is actually Friday's high too. So I could just name this previous week high and sorry about that, on Friday's high. So we could have it like that. So this is our previous week's high and Friday's high, and then we could see what happened from the previous week. Price tapped into this daily FVG, reached out for the midpoint and stretched. I've spoken about this level countless times. I've spoken about this level very much here, like we've covered it a lot, and we could see how when price finally tapped into it, price delivered properly. So from this point now, if now we look down closely right here, we'll notice that okay, down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, price left another FVG here, which price respected perfectly Thursday, and then continued with the move down to Friday, which gives it like it's respected that FVG level, and we could see it here perfectly how price fell into it and moved well. So if I switched out my chart to lines and I try to check for my discount level, we would notice that price, this is a break of structure right here, and price left us, sorry about that, price left us with the discount level there. So sorry, if we switch this out to candles, I would love to mark this level now, this level where the discounts where our discount level is sitting on. I would love to mark it, and then when I mark it now, if we should go back to weekly, you'll notice something. This candle has shaped liquidity. That's this this week that closed before, I think the week before this week that just closed, you could see how it swept out liquidity, tapped into this weekly FVG right here, and now this week just closed above. You could see how beautifully stuff is cooking out here. So if I switch this to charts, we could even see it very more clearly here. Price fell, broke structure to the downside to wind people and on, fetch liquidity from these levels, closed above this high. What next? We're heading towards ATH. Like all of this move is just heading towards ATH and probably going towards 4K on gold. So if I should go back now to the daily time frame now, we could see this now that we have another block here. If I should come back now to 1 week now, on 1 week time frame now, you could see where this meets 50% of that week, 50% of that week on the weekly time frame. You could see where it falls with a very pretty order block So probably this level now would be give us a little bit of stress, or when we flip it now we'll use it for more support. But then looking out to the other block level that we marked towards daily and weekly time frame now, what we notice is that okay, we could still see a break of structure here on the weekly time frame too. So what we could do is to go down to, let's go down to 1 hour. On 1 hour time frame now, we'll check out for key levels that actually have interest, and we could see where this other block matches to the signs that we noticed from our daily and weekly time frame. So I would love to mark these levels. See this block to here, resistance, how price flip the level and use it to push higher right here. So I would love to mark this. These levels. Okay, we'll mark it out something like this right here. We could see how price did not come back to tap into these levels. Price just came right above it and just left up higher. So what I will do now is that let's go down to 30 minutes time frame. On 30 minutes time frame, we could see how there was this form of like consolidation that was happening in this particular level before price broke out of the level and then chased higher. So what I would love to see is that with the new week is that this level now is much more of like price failing to tap into that block. So most likely from what we've seen on daily down to what we see down to what we saw on weekly time frame too, what I would like to see is that I would like to see price fall back down to this level, something like this, fall back down, take out this level, tap this significant level from the daily and weekly before we have this move to the upside. And if I should switch my charts back to 1 hour, let me switch it up to 4 hours, we would notice something. We would notice that price is starting to move on another bullish trend line. And if I should switch my chart to line, we could see it much more clearly. But let me mark it out so that we could have like a better view of everything that's happening. So we could see it's very steep and quite perfect, if I would say. Very steep and quite perfect. And if I should go down to 1 hour, we could see how price kept on using these levels to push higher. I think if I should even align this like this and then pull this back to this level, we could see how it is respecting it and it is moving on it with serious and utmost perfection. So if I should change this chart now to 30 minutes right here, and then from 30 minutes now, still I'm expecting something like this, fall back down to tap into this level, and boom, with a continuation to the upside up to this high and subsequently as high as going up to ATH. And then there's something again that we could actually seem to notice, that okay, on this 30 minutes time frame now, we're also seeing that price broke this high here, fell back, tapped into this level, and you know this level already it tapped into like the discount level already. And aside that, if we look at what happened here too, at this point we saw like price pushing up, failure swing, swept down, price picked orders from somewhere here, and we could see what happened here. When this guy came back here, this guy actually tapped into this level, which is a flip level, because already it's held all of these plays and also resulted in the consolidation that we saw right here, because price was like struggling to break out of it, you understand? So price also did this here and pushed up to the upside. And if we should look out closely, we would see that okay, with that stuff that happened now, let me cancel this. With that stuff that happened now, if we mark these levels, mark this out, and I should switch to like 1 hour. let me go down to 45. Would see this sharp picking or that block that was left here. So most likely now, most people now, what will be happening is that there will be a lot of buy orders around these levels, lots of buy orders aside this zone here, lots of buy orders around this level, and then most likely now this might also happen. There's a high chance that price will pick orders from this level, and with confirmation will chase towards highs, towards more highs. But then again, the same thing could also happen. That how you would actually know that this trade is failing is that once we like tap into this level now, we'll start to get like the bullish reaction and all, and most likely take out previous week's high and all. And then when we take it out now, you start to see like a failure in this trade, probably little signs and something like this, and we'll fall back down, take out this level to take out all the SLs of those people that were taking the buys from this level. And then after we take it out, price will use these levels right here and most likely regain it and push up higher towards 34, 33. Like that could also be a very, very, very possible scenario that could also happen. And how we would know that trades are failing from this level is that you see these levels whereby we have this previous week high and also Friday's high. They are like key points to like notice or catch out the failure, because when we see price falling here and we start to get confirmation and it takes out this high now, if this trade is still going to continue moving, you know, most likely now this level will still be what will be used to push higher. But if price should tap into this level and we start to see some form of failure, and we now see, or maybe on lower time frame 5 minutes, we start to see like something like this, most likely now price will take these guys now as entry and use it towards chasing down low, and actually it will actually give us an extra opportunity whereby if we are able to catch and give something actually fair and nice, possibly a 3-hour trade down to 3 to 2 hour down to this week, or as low as this to give us a 3-hour trade. So these are like the key targets that I'm looking out for. And also I'm still holding this trade with VIP. I closed this on the main channel on Friday, but we're still holding it towards the final target for the trade at 33.80. And we could notice that most likely if price should fall back down to this level, it will just come back to the region of our initial entry and boom, something like this. So we should just all stay sharp, and I'll also be dropping more updates on my Telegram channel. And if you are new to the channel, leave a sub to the channel, like the video, comment, so that we could also reach out to many people out there. And if you are yet to, or you are confused on the broker I used to, you could check the link in the description to sign up with my broker to enjoy 0.0 spread and very accurate delivery and support system. So I'll see you all in the next one, and you all should stay safe, and let's milk out this week too. Thank you.